welcome to 3 margaritas in. Let the cooking fun begin. Pour it up, don't hold it in. It's keto cooking with Alan again. Yeah, 3 margaritas in, where the good life always wins. Healthy hearts and happy grins. With 3 margaritas in, keto cooking with Alan. Yeah, 3 margaritas.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of 3 Margaritas in Keto Cooking with Alan. I am he is me, and things are about to get steamy in this pantry. Ow! All right, I trust you all had a good Christmas. I hope that you did. We've had a fantastic Christmas. Truth be told, it's not even Christmas yet, but by the time you see this, it's gonna be after Christmas. Had a huge Christmas party last night, gonna spend time with some family next week. I'm excited, I hope yours was good as well. So, why did I say things were gonna get steamy up in these pantries? Because today, I'm gonna show you how to make sex in a pan. Okay? No, this ain't for OnlyFans. It's for TikTok and YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. Okay? So follow me. Let me show you how to make this delicious sex in a pan. Okay, so our first step in this delicious sex in a pan dessert, yes, I'm saying a lot because it's fun to say, is we're gonna make our crust. Okay? I have got 1.5 cups of almond flour right there. I've got 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. I use the Gelatine because it's the lowest one I could find in carbs. It's 1 carb per tablespoon, guys. Smells delicious. This is also going right in here. I have got 1/4 cup of monk fruit sweetener right in here. Oh Lord, this is the bowl that tried to claim my finger with like 18-degree burns. All right, I have got 4 tablespoons of butter melted. And I have got 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Just a little bit less because I just spilled some. Imagine that. All right, so we are just gonna mix all of this together. Okay, all mixed up. You'll notice it's crumbly like it would be a graham cracker crust for a cheesecake. But you know what? I'm a little aggravated with y'all at this moment. Because we know, and y'all didn't remind me, the first step in any good recipe in this house. Pinkies up. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a sip. Tastes like New Year's resolutions and regret. All right, so I'm just gonna take this, put it right in here. Right now, we don't have to worry so much about how it looks because we're gonna press it down and make it firm, okay? Okay, so that is pressed firmly into the pan. And so I have had my oven preheated to 320 degrees. Very weird. I don't know much about 320. I used to know some things about 420, but we're not talking about that. All right, so I'm going to put this in the oven. It's going to bake for 15 minutes. We'll see you in 15. Okay, so that's our crust done. It's been cooking for 15 minutes. Oh my God, it smells like heaven. It smells like a nice warm cup of hot chocolate's what it smells like. All righty, so we got to move on because that's 1 step down, 3 more to go. All right, so now we're gonna make a chocolate pudding, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on to like a medium-low heat because I'm gonna need that in just a minute. All right, so I have got 1.5 teaspoons of gelatin powder. This is unflavored gelatin, okay? It's gonna go right in here. Now, for this pudding, you'll notice 2 cups of heavy whipping cream minus, I've taken from this 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream because I'm gonna take this 1/4 cup, I'm gonna pour it in all over the counter and then into this gelatin. I'm gonna mix it up till that gelatin's incorporated. Okay, so that's that mixed up. We're just gonna let it sit there and form and get a little firm, okay? So now we're gonna take what's left of the heavy whipping cream. Gonna pour this right in here, okay? I've got 1/4 cup of cocoa. Right there, okay? I've got 1/3 cup of the monk fruit sweetener that we've been using right here. I've also got 1/2 a teaspoon of salt. I have got shaky hands today, so I'm trying not to spill everything everywhere. So what's gonna happen is I'm going to mix all this together. It's on a medium-low heat, okay? You wanna mix this until you start to see bubbles on the outside of your chocolate, okay? So when that starts to happen, I will gladly show you, okay? Okay, so if you notice at the beginning, this was thick, but as we've cooked it slowly, it is thinned out, okay? So I am gonna cut this off. I'm removing this from the heat. And in that, I have got a teaspoon of vanilla extract going right in there. And the gelatin that we just made has set. It's good to go. All right, so I'm gonna take this. Ooh, it's thick, like me. Yeah. Oops. Of course, I have to make a mess because y'all know me. I'm a messy cook. Alrighty, put this right in here. So we're gonna mix this all together, guys, until this is fluid and just all mixed together, okay? So just mix this a little bit so everything melts down. Okay, so everything is dissolved. So I'm gonna let this sit here until this gets down to about room temperature. After it reaches room temperature, guys, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator, and I'm gonna let it cool for 30 minutes. Very important step. Make sure after it cools down to room temperature, take it, put it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes, okay? Step 2 down, let's go on to step 3. Okay, so our pudding is cooling down to room temperature before I put the refrigerator. I'm gonna tell you something, hold on. All right, I'm tired. This only step 2, we finna start step 3, there's a whole nother step. Why am I doing this? Because it's sex in a pan. I smell sex in a pan. Let me stop. All right, pinkies up. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a sip. Anything that has the word sex in it, I'm down for it. All right, let me shut up. All right, so I have got an 8-ounce block of cream cheese softened. The only time we want anything soft. It's about sex in a pan, guys. I'm talking nasty, but not really. This is PG-13. So with that, I have also got 1/3 of a cup of the monk fruit sweetener. I'm gonna put this right in here. Okay, so what I wanna do right now is I wanna mix together this cream cheese and this sweetener, okay? So that's the first step. Okay, so that's the cream cheese and the sweetener mix. So now I'm gonna take my 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream and my teaspoon, why am I so shaky, of vanilla extract, okay? Right in there. I'm gonna mix all this together. Yes, it's gonna be creamy, and that is okie dokie. Okay, so I made this about the consistency of what kind of a soft frosting for a cake would be, like a little bit melted, but not. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna put this right upon, I got fancy, right on top of the crust that we just made, okay? This is it. We're spreading this evenly across. Guys, don't get disheartened if some of your crust gets in your cheesecake. It happens. I have worked, because this is who I am as a person, I want every corner done, okay? End to end. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Nothing's ever perfect. Don't strive for perfection because you'll be disappointed every time. All right, so that's our cheesecake there. The best part about being the cook, my God, I can lick the spoon. I'm putting this in the refrigerator, guys, for at least 30 minutes because I want this to set up and harden up a little bit, okay? Woo! Refrigerator is the baking Viagra. We love it. I'm putting it right in here for 30 minutes and we'll see you soon. And I'm gonna show you the last and final step of this recipe. Okay, last step, guys. Now we get to make whipped cream. All right, so I have 3 tablespoons, again, of monk fruit sweetener with allulose. All right, I have got a cup of heavy whipping cream. I've been spilling everything today because my hands are shaky. Probably has nothing to do with the party last night. We went in. Did we have a time last night? We had somebody here who's a very respectable member of our community. And he got to meet the real me, bless him. He won't never look at me the same again. All right, so we are going to mix all this together until stiff peaks form. So there's not a lot to see here. I'm going to be mixing. When I get stiff peaks, of course it's stiff, sex in a pan. When I get to that level, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, okay? Okay, we are there. We have stiff peaks. By that, let me show you what I mean. It's gonna be hard with whipped cream. All right, you see this little peak right here? I know they're small and it's hard to see, but they're not collapsing, they're not falling, they're standing straight up and they're stiff. How perfect for this recipe. All right, so we got our whipped cream done. So now what we're waiting on is our cheesecake to set. We're also waiting on our pudding to solidify. And while we do all that, not that this is in any danger, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the refrigerator. And so once everything's done, I'm gonna show you how to layer this sex in a pan and we'll be done, okay? So we'll see you in just a few minutes, guys. Okay, so everything's ready. I've got my pudding solidified. So I'm gonna start putting this on top of this cheesecake. I'm doing it in layers because this pudding turned out to be kind of thick, and that's great. We like them thick because you like me. Okay, so that's our pudding there. So now, guys, we're going to the whipped cream, okay? So the layers, the crust, the cheesecake, the pudding, and then the whipped cream. And I've tasted everything individually, and it's delicious. So same thing as I did with the pudding. I'm gonna evenly spread this over the top, okay? Okay, so that's our whipped cream layer. I'm not worried how this looks right now. The end product is what we're about. So listen, if we're gonna have sex in a pan, we might as well dress it up a little bit, don't you think? All right, so I've got some of the Ghirardelli cocoa powder, and I've got it in my little strainer. This is what I'm doing, guys. Perfect. All right, so that's done. We need to put this right back in the refrigerator, and it needs to chill for at least 1 hour, okay? So that's it. That's our sex in a pan done. We will show you the final product here in just a minute, but before I do, I need to do a shout out. All right, Brian Marugo, thank you for watching us. I see you in our lives. I see you're liking our stuff. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. This recipe has 3.3 net carbs per serving. This comes in a service of 12, 491 calories per serving. It's not something you can eat a lot of, but it's sure something that's gonna help that sweet tooth. Guys, how can you not love sex in a pan? Please don't forget, we're on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. I've saved this towards the end of this video because I'm not one to brag. But today, I am 100 pounds down thanks to the keto diet. Guys, please never, ever forget, we love y'all.
Let the cooking fun begin. Pour it up, don't hold it in. It's keto cooking with